So always a story in a car park. That one's got 23 on it. Very good film, Jim Carrey, but as always, only no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed. Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23. No Black Panther, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. But that's the big one. We'll come on to that in a minute. Again, Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunting Pie. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. But that is the big one. Steve Wright Ipswich, the Suffolk Strangler, Ritual Killer in Ipswich, 22 miles from here. Ride and Rained in a Blue Mondeo. 5 girls murdered in 10 days. Some of them were found naked in a satanic pose. Steve Wright Ipswich also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And in Dis, Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. Certainly no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here. Really don't think so. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And as always, that's all they really do have is sip 0 silch nil, a whole lot of nothing. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. And certainly no beast to Punjab. Bradford, serial killer here. Was a man bundled into the back of a red van in Bradford not too long ago in broad daylight. Certainly are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. And Steve Wright has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall. Again, 2 smokers, certainly will smoke it. Do anyone's dirty work. A 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry Despair for details. No Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer. Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, child 44. Black Wizard terrorist issue, I really don't think so. No one's got fun on it. Some people do like to play games, have their fun. See if they can set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key. But certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. Can see Simmons coaches, 7 poisoned dwarfs, Martin Simmons. Monster lies did cost me my coach driving job. Nearly got me killed on 3 occasions. So all in the bag in Dis, Norfolk, UK, and certainly no Edwards Garden Centre, no Dis lawnmower man here. And cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis, Norwich, Southwold, North Norfolk Coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District, all looking to bag. Frame fixed black cat. So the big Dis, Norfolk, UK, precision engineered black box, serial killer, frame fixed assassination. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. Forged in hell, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. More bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently using new DNA technology. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist, issuer, really don't think so. So a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September Blue Murder, Certainly not mine. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Killenfelds, loud and clear. And you often get crows and ravens in the film The Omen, again in this Norfolk, UK. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, and they're precision engineered. Black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Their blue van. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia. It's the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. And as always, that is a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK, all delivered by this post office, Royal Mail, postie assassins, vigilantes, postie mail, they are the big super spreader carriers. Certainly have infected everyone apart from me. Again, no black wizard here, no Volvo state. So you often get crows and ravens in the film The Omen, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. Their High Royal Blue Crime, Case 39, Dr. Sleep, Jack the Ripper crime. Certainly not mine, no ritual killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. And I did watch The Ritual Killer recently, Morgan Freeman. That was all about a witch doctor, a ritual killer. And again, no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all rolled into the black shredder Sandringham just to set me up further. And Christian B, Christian Brunacher, has just been released from prison in Germany, involved in the Madeleine McCann case that's been going on for over 19 years now. What's the anniversary? A few weeks ago, the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. So no Roy Wyan, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard, terrorist issue, I really don't think so. And as always, plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, certainly not mine. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And that will be full moon soon, plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places, no host for the beast here. And I did hear a good story, Malawi, Africa, where there was a Christian minister and his team ministering to 80,000 Muslims. And there was a crow in the tree nearby, crowing away, and the Spirit of the Lord told them to pray against witchcraft, which they did. And then the crow morphed into a witch doctor who fell naked out of the tree and run away in front of 80,000 people. 80,000 Muslims, and over 50,000 Muslims gave their lives to the Lord Jesus Christ Joshua. And Christianity, Islam, two big opposing forces, totally opposite. Two parallel stories, one is true, one is a big monster lie. And in this Norfolk, UK, again, two parallel stories, one is true, one is a big monster lie. I have the truth, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Guess who has? The big monster lie, all of this. Can see Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host, plain clothes lover, not true detective for details. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus, done the rounds in this recently. He'll box you up, lock you up, throw away the key. All to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry, the Spare for details. Rich boys love pie, human hunting pie. Some people like their blood sport. And there's plenty of old crows in this, lion shape-shifting spirits. Again, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. While you do have to run, fly, go, disappear, follow your golden compass. Can see Abel's disc taxis. You do get free monster lies with every fare. Joe's just doing a bit of shopping. Can see disc Tesco's and Morrison's. Every monster lie, bogus diagnosis in their big pick and mix monster deal. Buy one big monster lie, get two free. So again, they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Has been a silver Ford Focus, doing the reins in this recently. Certainly set you up as a Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And certainly will bury you alive down the longest, deepest, darkest, blackest hole where all the monsters are. But no monster here, one big monster con, one big monster bluff. One a big monster gaff, epic fail, and one very big porky pie, serial killer lie in this Norfolk, UK. So always a story in a car park, and as always no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. Very good film, pledged Jack Nicholson, giant of a man called the Wizard. Ride and round in a black Volvo estate, abducting children and young girls, so no Sandringham serial killer. Black wizard, terrorist, issue. And he's a very tall man over there. That's a very good film split where the lad has 24 split personalities, and the 24th personality is the Beast, and the Beast is taller. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And there are plenty of hosts who drive monster 18-wheelers, 666 dual trucks. 3 attempts to run me off the road, also narrowly missed escaped. One big high-speed ram. So you can see MRCT, Bartram's, Anglia Freight, Trans Am, Burster Mill, Discalton Road Assassins, Roy Humphreys, Richard Long, I used to escort wide loads for. So no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, and again Steve Wright Ipswich, the Suffolk Strangler, Ritual Killer. 22 miles from here, ride and round in a blue Mondeo. And we had Clive Harwood, motor mechanic, Stowe Market, 15 miles from here, ride and round in a red Volvo estate. The night crawler, stalker, serial rapist, unchecked for 28 years, abducting women and young girls. So no ritual killer here. Africa, Diss, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. And he's got a bit of a limp. There is a very good old film, classic film called The Limping Man. The Limping Man was an assassin. His walking stick was a gun. And you can see Garth Scott and Deborah, Tricky Ricky Martin, Grand Crown Chicken managers. Monster lies did cost me my job on nights, then on days led to my suspension. A 15-day bogus investigation I had no say in, and then my immediate dismissal and not one word in writing. Real cutting room, jigsaw trap. Very deadly serial killer bird flu virus, and again Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, one big cover up. And I do come from Romney Gypsy, Willoughby's Kent, Walker's London. And that was a Granswick bacon butcher in Hull who did abduct, kidnap, rape and butcher Libby Squire, the young UEA student. So again, Granswick, Crown Chicken Manager, Scarf Scott and Deborah, Tricky Ricky Martin, big Police SS collaboration. So, no beast to Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here. And again, a man disappeared into the back of a red van in Bradford in broad daylight not too long ago. Certainly are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. Again, all to cover up high crimes. Royal Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Can see Dis Skelton Road Assassins for details. And again, it is a very good watch. Morgan Freeman, the ritual killer, the witch doctor, ritual killer, but certainly no ritual killer here. So you can see East Coast Truckers UK. Again, 3 attempts to run me off the road, also narrowly missed escaped. One big high-speed ram. And will be full moon soon. As always, certainly no bark and mad. Black killer, dog wolf, no wolf man, dog man, Norfolk Wolf Creek. Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. Again, plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beast in high places. No hosts for the beast here. Castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, Country Estates. We did have a silver BMW crew outside ringing the doorbell, driving off. Parking outside with the headlights on full. So we did invite him up the coast for Game of Thrones, Game of Sandcastles, took it out of this. What was the outcome? I really cannot say, but what I can say is BMWs cannot fly and they cannot float. So, Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. And again, no Roy Whiting, White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, certainly wasn't me. See Prince Harry, the spare for details. So no ritual killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good weekend.